get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set 50, plant. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Hatchet. Look, squeeze. Check. 80 weapon. Check hot route. Go. Hit it.
Now Jones throwing on first down. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
16 yards. That's good for our Giants. First down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. 61, matchbox light. Undercrunch. Ready.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. 18 Gator. 52 to Mike.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Well, the fake punt gets only a yard, but that's enough to pick up the first. Well, you want to talk about catching the defense off guard. Opening drive, fake punt. They got it.
That had the total feel of something that was scripted during the entire week leading up to the game. They made that decision probably on Tuesday. First drive of the game, if we don't get it, we're going to fake it, and it pays off in a big way.
Throwing, Jones. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Let's put that team on the bus. Mike 52. I'm trying to collect. 52's the Mike, boys. 52.
Now Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Check 52. You draw Corkers. Deep grip.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Get ready.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Cut up.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stop. After a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Double tight. Double tight. Everyone's got 4 down. Check 26. Check 26. Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Fire.
Another try for Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat. All day, dog. 55's Mike.
Bravo.
Hey, tight.
Shoot.
Jones operating from the gun, escaping the pressure right to Barkley on the check down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And the kick by Rosas is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check him. Check 99.
Now the first carry for Wendell Smallwood. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 3. He's airing it out for Williams. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Jones now. Off play action. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Jones under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ezekiel Ansah. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, box drop.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
After the sack on first down, Jones will get this out to Barkley, complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
On the double. Hey, high 7.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Check pass.
Get it.
From the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
2nd and 9 now. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Ready. Touch the outlaw. Check back 21. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Watch safety 3. Watch safety 3 minutes.
He can run for it, and he will. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get... Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 8. And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Barkley. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
6-6, pull it high.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Flush to his right. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. The ball comes out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Yeah, he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Let's get it.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
Look at me. Go.
Check.
Ready?
They'll run with Barkley, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right. Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
54's Mike.
Here's 2nd and 8. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Wilson now in his 2nd season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now at 27 years of age.
Check 50.
Right there. 54, right there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Let's set a tone. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Now watch run. Watch run. Mike's 54. That's it. 54. Watch the pass.
Now back to throw. And it's caught by Parker. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Check.
Any weapon. He's mine.
On first down, here's Breida. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Okay. Yeah. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Hey, check. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Right there.
Let's go, D.
2nd and 10. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. They'll set up a throw. And Wilson has it. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Complete to Albert Wilson. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Miami.
Yeah, it's our time. It's our time.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
This is Breida. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to air one out. He's got it at the 15. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards. Steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because you're right, they have had no room to breathe. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike. Echo. Push him back. Push him back. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, Start loosening up. I think I'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee.